Hello student, I am Priya Singh from Saraswat International Academy. I am teaching mathematics to standard of 9. Here we are going to continue our chapter number 2, that is polynomial part 7. In last part we studied about the algebraic identity and solved some example using it, and I am giving homework to practice the exercise sum. Now in this part I am explaining the exercise 2.5 sum for your understanding. Here our exercise 2.5, first question number 1. Question number 1 is, use suitable identities to find the following product. We have used the suitable identity for our question for finding their products. So first question is given by the two bracket x plus 4 multiply another bracket x plus 10. Here this is we look like using identity number 4. Here we use identity number 4. Our identity number 4 is given by x plus a into x plus b is equal to x square plus a plus b into x plus a into b. Why we use here identity number 4? Because when we compare our question by this identity, we get in both bracket first term x be same and another two variable a and b be the number form, so it be different. So here we use identity number 4 to finding their products. By using identity number 4, comparing the term, we get a is equal to 4 and b is equal to 10. Substituting the value in identity number 4 RHS, we get the product of these two bracket is x square plus a plus b. A plus b means 4 plus 10 into x plus a into b means 4 into 10. Simplifying this step, we get our answer x square plus 14x plus 40 be the product of our question, two bracket polynomial. Next, question number 2. Again, the bracket is x plus 8 multiply x minus 10. Again we have used our identity number 4. Write our identity number 4, x plus a into x plus b is equal to x square plus a plus b into x plus a into b. Comparing, we get a is equal to 8 and b is equal to minus 10. Comparing this bracket, our identity, we get a is equal to 8 and b is equal to minus 10, because in our identity b also in positive form, but here in the bracket 10 be in negative form, so we write 10 b value of b 10 as minus 10. Substituting this value in our identity RHS, we get this step x square plus a plus b means 8 plus bracket minus 10 means 8 minus 10 into x plus 8 into minus 10. Simplifying this step, we get the answer x square minus 8 minus 10 means minus 2. So minus plus multiplying minus, we get minus 2 into x plus 8 10s are 80, but 8 into 8 in positive and 10 is negative, so plus minus minus it be minus 80. So our product of the two bracket is x square minus 2x minus 80. Next, question number 3. Again we have bracket one bracket 3x plus 4 multiply another bracket 3x minus 5. Again using our identity number 4, write identity number 4, we get the step x plus a into x plus b is equal to x square plus first bracket a plus b into x plus a into b. Here we comparing, we get the value of first variable x is 3x and a is 4 and b is minus 5. Using identity, we write the step bracket multiply. First we write x 3x plus 4 into 3x minus 5 is equal to 3x into 3x, means we have first multiply 3x square means 3x whole square plus 3x whole square plus a plus b means 4 plus in the bracket minus 5 into x, the value of x is 3x plus a into b. A means 4 and b means minus 5. Simplifying this step, we get our polynomial 3x square means 9x square Here we write first plus 4 minus 5 means subtracting we get answer is minus 1 into 3x, and last multiplying, here write first we plus, multiplying our value 4 into minus 5 means 4 5s are 20 and plus minus minus 20. Now open the bracket, we get the answer is 9x square plus minus minus 3x and last plus minus again minus 20. So multiplying this step we get the product of our two bracket multiplication is 9x square minus 3x minus 20. Next question number 4. Question number 4, again we have multiplied two bracket. First bracket is y square plus 3 upon 2 and second bracket is y square minus 3 upon 2. Here write our identity number 4. Again we have used our identity number 4, two bracket multiplication. Write the identity number 4, a plus x plus a into x plus b is equal to x square plus 1 bracket a plus b into x plus a into b. Comparing we get the value of x is x y square, a is 3 upon 2 and b is minus 3 upon 2. Substituting this value in our identity number 4 RHS, we get first x square means y square whole square plus a plus b means 3 upon 2 plus minus 3 upon 2, outer bracket x means y square and last plus a into b means 3 upon 2 into minus 3 upon 2. Simplifying this step we get y square square in multiplication. Powers power will be multiply means 2 2s are 4. Then next the middle term is plus minus mean 3 upon 2 minus 3 upon 2 means 0 and 0 multiplied by y square means the step be 0 and last again multiplying 3 upon 2 into 3 upon 2 means 3 3s are 9, 2 2s are 4 and plus minus minus 9 upon 4. So we write this product as y raised to 4 minus 9 upon 4. It be the answer of our two bracket product. Next question number 5. Again bracket multiplication 3 minus 2x and another bracket 3 plus 2x. Again using identity number 4, we write our identity number 4, x plus a into x plus b is equal to x square plus a plus b into x plus a into b. Comparing we get the first term is 3, x value is 3 and a is equal to 2x minus 2x and b is equal to plus 2x. Substituting in our polynomial we get x square means 3 whole square plus a plus b means minus 2x plus 2x into x means 3 plus a into b means minus 2x into 2x b. Simplifying this step we get 3 square means 9 minus 2x plus 2x means 0, 0 multiplied by 3 means 0, whole term with 0 and last plus we multiply minus 2x into 2x means 2 2s are 4, x into x x square and plus minus minus 4x square. So we write this step is 9 minus 4x square. So product of our two bracket polynomial is 9 minus 4x square. I think all one understand this solution. Next question, question number 2. Question number 2 is evaluate the following product without multiplying directly. We have not multiplying our number directly. We have used identity for that and first we have split this number its nearest number. So our first question is 103 multiplied by 107. Here 103 is nearest 100. So we write 103 as 100 plus 3 and again 107 means it nearest 100. So we write 100 plus 7 107. So we get two bracket of this product 100 plus 3 into 100 plus 7. Again here we use our identity number 4 because it look like x plus a into x plus b. Here we write our identity number 4 and comparing the term we get the value of x is equal to 100, a is equal to 3 and b is equal to 7. Now substituting in RHS identity we get first x square means 100 square plus a plus b means 3 plus 7 into x means 100 multiply 100 plus a into b means 3 into 7. Simplifying this step we get 10,000 plus 1000 plus 21 sorry, and adding all the term we get 11,021 be the answer of our product of 103 multiplied by 107 by using identity. Similarly, we find this two product by splitting this digit its nearest number. So second question number in question 2 second is 95 multiply 96. 95 is nearest 100, 96 also is nearest 100 by less. So 100 minus 5 be 95 and 100 minus 4 be 96. Also here if we want by another splitting term we use 90 plus 5 and 90 plus 6. Here we use 100 minus 5 and 100 minus 4. If you want you use this also to solve. We get both the method same answer. So here we use 100 minus 5 and 100 minus 4. The first bracket is 100 minus 5 multiplied by 100 minus 4. Comparing with our identity number 4. Here identity number 4 is x plus a plus x plus b. Comparing the term we get x is equal to 100, a is equal to minus 5 and b is equal to minus 4. Now we multiply this term and write in the RHS of identity we get this step x square means 100 square minus first we write plus in the bracket first term is in negative plus second term is also in negative minus 5 plus minus 4 multiply by x means 100 plus a into b means minus 5 multiply by minus 4. Now find the step simplifying we get 100 square means 1000 minus minus plus and symbol is minus, so 5 plus 9 and 9 multiplied by 100 means minus 900 and minus minus multiplying minus minus 8b plus 5 4s are 20. So we get the answer is 10,000 minus 900 plus 20. Subtracting and adding the term last we get the answer is 9,120. Next question number 3. Question number 3 is again multiply 104 multiply by 96. So we split 104 as 100 plus 4 and 96 is 100 minus 4. So by using identity number 4 comparing the term we get x is equal to 100, a is equal to 4 and b is equal to minus 4. Substituting this value in identity RHS we get this step x square means 100 square and 100 square plus a plus b means 4 plus minus 4 into x means 100 plus a into b means 4 into minus 4. Simplifying this step we get 100 square means 10,000 plus 4 plus minus 4 plus minus minus, so 4 minus 4 0 and 0 multiplied by 100 means the middle term is total 0 and then last plus 4 into minus 4 means 4 4s are 16 and plus minus minus, so the last term is minus 16. So we write the step is 10,000 minus 16 and we get the answer is 9,984. So here we complete question number 2. Next question number 3. Question number 3 is factorize the following using appropriate identity. We have used appropriate identity to factorize the polynomial. Here the question number 1 is 9x square plus 6xy plus y square. Here the polynomial is in 3 term and it be the whole squaring quadratic polynomial, 2 variable. So first we write in the whole square term by using our identity number first RHS. Here a square plus 2ab plus b square. So first we format this by using identity 9, it be the whole square of 3. So we write 9x square as 3x whole square plus 2 into first term we know 3x, so we write 3x, and then second term we at the time we doesn't know, so we write here blank, and then plus last term is y, so y whole square. So the b term be y, so here we write y. Now it be the form of the identity, first identity RHS term, so it be write in the form of a plus b whole square. So comparing this, we get our a is 3x and b is y. So substituting this value in identity LHS, we get a plus b whole square means 3x plus y whole square, and the factor of this is 3xy whole square means it be the 2 time. So we write first bracket 3x plus y into second bracket 3x plus y. It be the factor of our polynomial by using our identity number 1. Same question number second. Again given the polynomial is 4y square minus 4y plus 1. Again it be the form of polynomial. By here we use our identity number second, because the polynomial is look like identity number second RHS. So we write our identity number second RHS as a square minus 2b plus b square, which factor is a minus b whole square. So first we write the term in whole square part. 4 it be the whole square of 2, so we write 2 into y whole square minus 2 into first term, here we know 2y, so we write 2y, and then write the blank bracket plus last term be 1, and we write 1 square, it be also 1, so b term be 1, then we substitute here, and it be look like the RHS of our identity number second. So comparing term, we get a is equal to 2y and b is equal to 1. So substituting this value in LHS, the factor of our identity, we get a minus b whole square means 2y minus 1 whole square. So we write the factor, square means 2 times, we write the factor of our polynomial 2y minus 1 into 2y minus 1. Next question number 3. Again we have factored the polynomial y square minus y square upon 100. This is look like our identity number 3, a square minus b square. So first we format a square whole part means x whole square minus y upon, here 100 means we write 10, so y upon 10 whole square. It will look like y x square minus y square means a square minus b square. So by factorization of our identity, we write the factor of a square minus b square as a plus b into another bracket a minus b. So comparing the term, we get a is equal to x and b is equal to, here I am right, b is equal to y upon 10. Substituting, we get x plus y upon 10 and another x minus y upon 10 be the 2 bracket. So here we write the factor of our polynomial be x minus y upon 10 into another bracket x plus y upon 10. Not like that, we have write here x minus y upon 10 into x plus y upon 10. Next question, question number 4. Question number 4 is expand each of the following using suitable identity. We have expand our polynomial by using suitable identity. So first question number 1, question 4, first is x plus 2y plus 4z whole square. Here in the bracket it be 3 term, so by it be look like our identity number 5, a plus b plus c whole square, and we derive in our first earlier video a plus b plus c whole square means a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. So in this question number 4, all 6 questions we have used identity number 5 to expanding the term of the polynomial. So we use our identity number 5. Now comparing, we get a is equal to x. Question number 1, a is equal to x, b is equal to 2y, and c is equal to 4z. Substituting all the value of identity RHS for the finding the whole square term, we write x square plus 2y whole square plus 4z whole square plus 2x into 2y plus 2 into 2y into 4z plus 2 into 4z into x. Simplifying this step, multiplying, and lastly we get the product of the polynomial expansion is x square plus 4y square plus 16z square plus 4xy plus 16yz plus 8zx by using our identity number 5. Similarly, we have solved all the rest question again by using identity number 5. So, question number 2, comparing with our identity number 5, we get a is equal to 2x, b is equal to minus y, and c is equal to z. Substituting all this value in identity number 5 RHS, we get the expansion. So, we write the step here. X square means a square means 2x square plus minus y square plus z square plus 2 into 2x into minus y plus 2 into minus y into z plus 2 into z into 2x. And simplifying this step, and we get the product is answer is 4x square plus y square plus z square minus 4xy minus 2yz plus 4zx. The expansion of our product whole square of the polynomial. Next question, question number 3. In question number 3, the polynomial is minus 2x plus 3y plus 2z whole square. So again comparing by using identity number 5, we compare with our identity number 5, we get a is equal to minus 2x, b is equal to 3y, and c is equal to 2z. Substituting all the value of identity number 5 RHS, we get this step here, minus 2x whole square plus 3y whole square plus 2z whole square plus 2 into minus 2x into 3y plus 2 into 3y into 2z plus 2 into 2z into minus 2x. Multiplying this step, we get the expansion of our whole square, 3 term whole square term. We get answer is 4x square plus 9y square plus 4z square minus 12xy plus 12yz minus 8xzx. Next question, question number 4. Again question number 4, we have find the product to bracket whole square of the polynomial 3a minus 7b minus c whole square. So again we compare the term with our identity number 5. We get a is equal to 3a, b is equal to minus 7b, and c is equal to minus c. Substituting this value in RHS of identity number 5, we get this step 3a whole square plus minus 7b whole square plus minus c whole square plus 2 into 3a into minus 7b plus 2 into minus 7b into minus c plus 2 into minus c into 3a. And simplifying, we get the expansion of our whole square term is 9a square plus 49b square plus c square minus 42ab plus 14bc minus 6ac. Similarly, we solve question number 5. Again, question number 5 is minus 2x plus 5y minus 3z whole square. Comparing this with our identity number 5, we get a is equal to minus 2x, b is equal to 5y, and c is equal to minus 3z. Substituting all this value in identity number 5 RHS, we get this step. Write the step is minus 2x whole square plus 5y whole square plus minus 3z whole square plus 2 into minus 2x into 5y plus 2 into 5y into minus 3z plus 2 into minus 3z into minus 2x. Multiplying this step, we get the expansion of our whole square term. It answer is 4x square plus 25y square plus 9z square minus 20xy minus 30yz plus 12zx. Next question, question number 6. Question number 6 is given 1 upon 4a minus 1 upon 2b plus 1 whole square. So compare this with identity number 5. We get a is equal to 1 upon 4a, b is equal to minus 1 upon 2b, and c is equal to 1. Substituting all this value in identity RHS, we get this step 1 upon 4a whole square plus minus 1 upon 2b whole square plus 1 square plus 2 into 1 upon 4 into minus 1 upon 2b plus 2 into minus 1 upon 2b into 1 plus 2 into 1 into 1 upon 4a. Multiplying this step, we get last 1 upon 16a square plus 1 upon 4b square plus 1 minus 1 upon 4ab minus b plus half a. And last, we write in proper way our term a square upon 16 plus b square upon 4 plus 1 minus a into b upon 4 minus b plus a upon 2 be the expansion of our whole square term. So, all one understand this identity number 5 how to use in our using identity number 5 in our question, and it be very simple. Only compare the term and substituting the RHS part and multiplying and splitting the term, we get the expansion of our whole square term. Next question, question number 5. Question number 5 is factorize. Here we have factorized our polynomial. So polynomial is given by 4x square plus 9y square plus 16z square plus 12xy minus 24yz minus 16xz. This polynomial is look like the RHS of our identity number 5, square then 2 time multiplication of a into b plus 2 time multiplication of b into c and plus 2 time multiplication of c into a. So here we compare by adding using identity number 5 RHS, we get the whole square term as 4x square means 2x whole square, 9y means 3y whole square, 8z means 4z square. Here doesn't we first write minus, first we write using directly 4x means 2x square whole square, 3y means 9y means 3y whole square, and 16 means, yes, first we write 4z whole square. Then what we have want in our polynomial symbol, then we write here. Next is 12xy and it being positive, so we write plus 2 into first term is 2x and second term is 3y. Then we have write next term is minus 24yz means 2 into y means 3y and z means 4z. Here we want negative, but in first we doesn't want negative, we want positive, so we here substitute minus 4z. So in our first term here we write minus 4z whole square. So we write minus 4z, and last plus 2 into c into a. C means our minus 4z and again a means 2x and plus minus it be minus. So last our c is in negative form. So writing this way we get the identity number 5 RHS squaring and multiplying term. So it be we write the expansion, we write the factorization. So the factorization of identity number 5 is a plus b plus c whole square. Substituting or comparing the term, we get a is equal to 2x, b is equal to 3y and c is equal to minus 4z. Substituting all the value in the factor of our identity number 5 LHS, we get the factor of our polynomial is 2x plus 3y minus 4z whole square, and whole square means it be the 2 time multiplication of bracket, so we write 2 time multiplication of bracket and it be the factor of our polynomial. Similarly, we use our identity number 5 in second question. Same process, similarly we have do using what we do in one question. So first we write our first here the polynomial is 2x square plus y square plus 8z square minus 2 root 2xy plus 4 root 2yz minus 8xz. So first we using identity number 5 RHS, first we make all the term in whole square and multiple 2 into term of a into b into c etc. So here we write 2x square, 2x square, here we want the whole square, so 2 is not the whole square of any number, so we write root 2 be the whole square of 2. So how? We 2 times multiply root into root. Root means 2 raised to 1 upon 2 and 2 raised to 1 upon 2, and when we multiply, in multiplication power will be added. In multiplication power will be added, so 2 raised to half and 2 raised to half, adding the power we get half plus half means 1, so it be 2. So we write 2 as root 2 whole square. Substituting this we get the step root 2x whole square, plus here we simply write root 2x whole square, and simply we write y square, and last 8. 8 means 4 2s are 8. Here 4 be the whole square of 2, and 2 again we get, so we write here root 2 whole square. 8 means 4 into 2, and 4 be the whole square of 2, and 2 is root 2 whole square. So we write 8 as 2 into root 2 z whole square. Now we have write the symbol of the number. So first we write the next multiple term 2 into a into b. Here our a is root 2x, so we mention it, and b is y. But here we want in our polynomial negative symbol. Here minus 2 root 2xy. So we multiply our y by minus. Here we write y is negative, so in first whole square term we have mentioned symbol minus. Next term we write 2 into b into c. b is minus y, so here we substitute minus, and c is 2 into root 2 into z, but our polynomial is in positive and it be in negative, so here again we substitute the last term in negative form, so it be minus 2 root 2 z. So here again we have mentioned the 2 root 2 z whole square is in negative form, and negative whole square means it be also again in positive. And last term, the third last is 2 into z into c into a, means we multiply 2 into c, a is root 2x, and z c is minus 2 into 2 root 2 z, and multiplying we get in negative. So here we compare this term, we get our step of the polynomial. So the factor of our identity number 5 is a plus b plus c whole square. Comparing the term, we get the value of a is equal to root 2x, b is equal to minus y, and c is equal to minus 2 root 2 z. Substituting all these value in our factor of identity number 5, we get the step is root 2x minus y minus 2 root 2 z whole square, and whole square it be the two bracket of our polynomial. So we write in multiple, one bracket root 2x minus y minus 2 root 2 z, and then second bracket root 2x minus y minus 2 root 2 z be the factor of our polynomial. Next question, question number 6. Question number 6 is, write the following cube in expanded form. The given cubes in we have write the given cubes in expanded form. Cube means all the question is a plus b whole cube or a minus b whole cube. So here we have used our identity number 6 and 7. So identity number 6 is a plus b whole cube, means the factor of this is given by the expansion of this cube is given by a cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square, or in the second way, a plus b whole cube is a cube plus b cube plus 3ab and a plus b. We use word either this or that. So here we use this type of identity bracket. Question number 1 is a plus b whole cube means 2x plus 1 whole cube. Comparing the term, we get a is equal to 2x and b is equal to 1. Substituting this value in expansion of our identity number 6. So substituting a is equal to 2x and b is equal to 1 in RHS, we get the step 2x whole cube plus 1 cube plus 3 into 2x into 1, or in the bracket 2x plus 1. Simplifying this step, we get the step is 8x 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. Cube means we multiply the digit 3 times. So 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8x cube. We multiply 1 3 times, again we get 1. So write plus 1 plus 3 2s are 6 and 6 1s are 6, 6x, and in the bracket 2x plus 1. Bracket multiplying, we get the step, the expansion given by 8x cube plus 1 plus 6 2s are 12x square plus 6x, and properly we write by the descending order of the cubic polynomial. We get 8x cube plus 12x square plus 6x plus 1, the expansion of our whole cube term. Similarly, again in question number 2, here a minus b whole cube. So here we use our identity number 7, a minus b whole cube. It be the expansion is the identity expansion is a cube minus b cube minus 3ab a minus b, and or second way we use a cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square, and last minus b cube. Here we use this type of, you also use this, we get same answer in both expansion. So we use identity number 7. Comparing the term, we get a is equal to 2a and b is equal to 3b. Substituting 3b, substituting all the value of expansion of identity number 7, we get this step. Here 2a whole cube minus 3b whole cube minus 3 into 2a into 3b, and in the bracket 2a minus 3b. Multiplying and splitting the term, we get 8a cube minus 27b cube minus 18ab, in the bracket 2a minus 3b. Bracket multiplication, we get this step, and it be the answer 8a cube minus 27b cube minus 36a square b plus 54ab square be the expansion of our whole cube. Similarly, question number 3, same, using identity number 6, it be the form of a plus b whole cube. So comparing the term, we get a is equal to 3 upon 2x and b is equal to 1. Substituting the expansion of our identity number 6, we get the step is 3 upon 2x whole cube plus 1 cube plus 3 into 3 upon 2x into 1, in the bracket 3 upon 2x plus 1. Multiplying, we get the step 27 upon 8x cube plus 1 plus 9 upon 2x, in the bracket 3 upon 2x plus 1. Bracket multiplication, we get lastly our expansion of cube. We get the answer is 27 upon 8x cube plus 27 upon 4x square plus 9 upon 2x plus 1. Write in proper descending order. Next question, question number 4. Again in question number 4, we use our identity number 7 because it be a minus b whole cube form. So comparing the term, we get a is equal to x and b is equal to 2 upon 3y. Substituting in identity number 7 expansion term, we get that step is x cube minus 2 upon 3y whole cube minus 3x into 2 upon 3y, in the bracket x minus 2 upon 3y. Multiplying this step, we get 8x cube minus 8 upon 27y cube minus here 3 in numerator and 3 in denominator, so it be cancelled and we get 2xy, and in bracket x minus 2 upon 3y. Bracket multiplication and write in descending order, we get the answer of our expansion of cube is x cube minus 8 upon 27y cube minus 2x square y plus 4 upon 3x y square. This be the solution of our question number 6, expansion of our cube of the bracket. Next, question number 7. Question number 7 is evaluate the following using suitable identity. Again, we have evaluate by using suitable identity. We have given the number, we have find their cubes. We have not directly multiplying the digit. We have used identity. For that, first we split our number in the nearest number of the digit. So the first question is, we start to solve the first question, and first question is 99. 99 is nearest less of 100, so 100 minus 1 be the 99. So here we have find 99 whole cube. We split 99 as 100 minus 1 means 100 minus 1 whole cube, and it be the form of using identity number 7, a minus b whole cube. Comparing the term, we get a is equal to 100 and b is equal to 1. Substituting the expansion of identity number 7 RHS, we get this step. Write the step as 100 cube plus, here we use 100 minus 1 cube. Here we use directly identity number 7 or identity number 6. If we use identity number 6, then we compare the term, we get a is equal to 100 and b is equal to minus 1. And if we use identity number 7, then we comparing the term, we get a is equal to 100 and b is equal to 1. So in here in this I am using identity number 6. So comparing the term, we use a is equal to 100 and b is equal to minus 1. So substituting the expansion of identity number 6, we write this step as 100 cube plus minus 1 cube plus 3 into 100 into minus 1, and in the bracket 100 minus 1. Simplifying the step, lastly we get, and bracket multiplication, subtract and addition, lastly we get the answer 970299. Similarly, here solving this two question, 102 whole cube and 998 whole cube. So 102 be the near of 100 plus 2. Again we have used identity number 6. So substituting all the value of identity number 6 RHS, comparing the term, we get a is equal to 100 and b is equal to 2. So a plus b whole cube means a cube means 100 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 into 100 into 2 plus in the bracket 100 plus 2. Bracket multiplication and product, we get last answer, and adding we get last answer is 1061208. And similarly last in question number 3, 998, and it be the nearest of 1000 less 2. So again we use identity number 6. Comparing the term, we get a is equal to 1000 and b is equal to minus 2. And substituting in whole cube of identity number 6 RHS, we get this step. Simplifying and adding, subtracting, lastly we get the answer. You have to proper multiplying and solve this in proper way. Here we use only identity for finding the cube. So here we completed exercise question 1 to question 7 sums. So your homework is to note down all these sums in your notebook and practice these sums. In next video I am explaining exercise question 8 to question number 16. Thank you.